Hey, it's been a while since I recorded a video from my computer instead of just, Mike, get out of here, dude. Go on. Mike, you fucking go. Fucking go. Mike, go. There's no food here. Go on. Go on. Go on. He's he's begging for scraps. Look at him. Hey, bud. He's begging for scraps. So, don't judge me for my trash. I'm going through some stuff. Like I was saying, I don't normally record from my computer anymore because I just don't have any peace and quiet in this house. I have a 3 month old, and I'm not saying that to be like, man, my life sucks. I have a 3 month old. It's I knew this was gonna happen. I'm just kind of explaining. The reason I'm making a video is because it's one of those rare opportunities where I'm home when I'm feeling introspective and kind of wanted to make a vlog, and I just want to talk about what's been going on lately. I don't know if I've talked about it on the channel before, but I have a baby, so that's cool. She's pretty great. Um, I don't post any pictures or videos of her on the internet because um, that kind of stuff is permanent. You can't take that back, and kids don't get to choose the amount of privacy they have on the internet. And if I knew now what I knew back then, I never would have put my face out here on the internet. But there's a lot of us who didn't know when social media came out what it was going to be like. Anyways, that wasn't the main thing I want to talk about. I mean, I do like my baby. I do like talking about her. She's pretty great, but just I don't know. I want to talk about Leona. For those of you guys who follow me on Twitter, I've been talking about it a bit. Leona has cancer, and um, for those of you who've seen my videos, like I've got like two dogs. Leona's the big one. Um, she's the one who like howls and sings when you get her going. We found out like a month ago that she has like a pretty massive tumor, and the vet gave us like a few days as a prognosis. Basically, she like any day now because she wasn't eating, but they gave us some steroids to make it easier for her to walk around and make her feel better. She won't feel sick, and she just perked right up. Like she started eating again and walking around and begging and barking and howling and stuff. And it was really awkward because when they gave us the news of like just a few more days, we basically kind of like grieved her already. And then next thing you know, here we are a month later, and now is actually the time where we've got to, put her down. And I've never been in a position where I've had to put down an animal before. We had like pets growing up in my parents' house, but whenever it was time for them, I was a kid. I wasn't the one who had to make that call, and it sucks because like we were getting ready to make that call a month ago, and then she just perked right up, and we're like, man, this is pretty, this is good. We can push that hard thing off for a while, and now, now that we're at that point, it's like tomorrow's the day, and I'm second guessing myself, and I shouldn't be because I know she's not getting better. There is no long term getting better from this, and she'll go from like 3 days of not eating, and she won't eat people food, or like I mean, she hasn't been eating her kibble for a while, for a week. We've been feeding her canned dog food for about a week and a half, I think longer, 2 weeks, I think. And she's been eating that fine for the last few days. She wouldn't eat the wet food either. So she'll eat some people food. And today she ate just a little bit of her wet food, and just, I don't want to let her go. And I'm using that to, the fact that she's eating like a little bit. I know that's not right, but like mentally, I don't want to let her go, and I'm using that to like think, is it too soon? And I'm second guessing myself, and that's not good. It's making it harder for me to think that way. And I was like, I'm a pretty sentimental guy. I've never. She's been my first dog. It's my baby. She's 10 years old. We went through a lot together, and I don't want to let her go. And that nagging thought in the back of my head, that insecurity, that doubt that's telling me it's not the right time when logically I know it's the right time. It sucks. I don't think I'm necessarily looking for advice when I'm making this video. It just feels good to talk about it, I guess. Sorry. I'm trying not to cry because it's weird. Like, it's weird that, like, it's just been so matter of fact talking about it with people. Like, yeah, we're gonna do it Thursday. It's about that time. Just because, and it's also weird, like, making jokes in front of her about it. She's a dog, so obviously she can't understand. But it's like, you know, Leona, when you're gone, we're gonna put your brother on a diet because he's been getting fat. Because he has been getting fat. He's been stealing her food. He's been stealing her food for a long time now. Like, that's what he is. He's just a food thief. You gotta watch him. But even more so because we'll give him the amount of food he's supposed to eat, and then we'll put out like a big thing of wet food for her, and then she'll take a few bites, eat half of it or something like that, and he'll just gobble down the rest like a few times a day. This boy's getting fat, and we're making jokes like, yeah, when you're gone, your brother's going on a diet. It's weird. I'm sorry, I don't even remember why I got into that. It's just that's my girl. And sometimes just talking about really hard stuff makes it easier to go through it. Yeah, I was saying that, like, mentally we're already there, because we grieved for her like a month ago, and yet she's still here. Isn't that weird? Isn't that weird? It's like when you have a family meeting, family. I might have muted myself. It's like when you have a family meeting or a get together, and then you guys like all say goodbye, and you're not gonna you live on the opposite side of the country. You're not gonna see each other for a long time, right? And you all say goodbye, and then you and your brothers and sisters and your dad get in the car, and there's mom. She's still standing at the fucking front door, talking to your other family's mom, and they're just having a good conversation, and they have like one more things before it's time to go. Like, it's dragging it out. It's weird. It is weird. It's not even like it doesn't even hurt. It just feels weird. It feels like she shouldn't be here because mentally and emotionally I feel like I already moved on from there, but she's over there by the door just chilling. She got up and she was wagging her tail, and because my dad came over to visit, um and I had some other friends come from out of town. My best friend, he came to visit. He lives like a couple hours away from here. We grew up together, and he'd always been there for majority of her life. So when he came in to visit last week, and she got up and started wagging her tail, that was so good because she doesn't wag her tail for anything anymore. Um, I think except for walks, but tomorrow she's gonna get a good walk, and I think as soon as I'm done here, I'm gonna go take a chicken breast out of the fridge, make her some nice chicken and rice. Um, I'm not sure if she'll eat it because she's been picky. I think one of my roommates, DB, he made a chicken and rice thing for her yesterday. She just kind of like picked out the chicken, left all the rice. And again, that's that thing that tells me, like, oh look, she's still eating. It's fine. You don't need to do it yet. But it's not fine. I need to tell myself that, like, um it's just it's not getting better, but you're doing this at the time now where she can still enjoy her final, one last whatever, you know. Um, I gave her a month ago when we got the news. The vet said, couch potato duty, no more walks, no more dog park, and I cried hearing that because I'm like, she deserves to go on. She deserves to go to the dog park at least one last time. So I took her anyway, and she had a good time. And then like a week passed, and she was still doing fine because the steroids were making her feel good. I gave her another one, but I know I can't give her any more dog park visits because the last time I took her, she kind of like did her business at the dog park and just laid down by the front gate. Like, she didn't want to go. She didn't want to be there. She didn't want to have she had a hard time getting in the car. But I still take her for walks every now and then. She can't walk as far as she used to. It's the she has like lung cancer, and it's like really heavy on her lung. It's like pressing into her heart a little bit, so she can't walk as much as she used to. She still wants to walk all the way around, but I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm taking her for her final walk in the morning. It seems really fucking weird to say. Fuck. Maybe, I don't know, maybe recording this wasn't a good idea, but just, I don't know, like, one of the things I like about this channel is, now that I'm using it as like a block channel, I feel like I have people I can, like, vent to and talk to, and there's certain things that you can tell complete strangers that you can't tell someone you really like, even someone you love. It's kind of weird how it's hard to open up to some people about personal stuff, but like, you guys don't know me personally, you know, and I don't have to see your faces. I don't know you personally, and I know that there's no judgment from you guys, or even if there is, you know, I don't have to see it. Not that I would expect anyone to like fucking judge me for crying about putting my dog down, but it's good to vent and to not have someone try and give me like advice or like, well, what you should do, or you know, like I would say, like, I have to put my dog down tomorrow. Bro, I know what you mean. Like, you know, I had to I put 3 of my dogs down, and it was really rough. Let me tell you about that. I'm like, I don't mean to be rude. I don't give a shit about your dog, dude. I give a shit about my dog. Like, when you put it like that, it does sound like really shitty to say, and like you're like, well, I don't mean to be rude, but here's a really rude thing to say. It's just, I'm just being like straight up honest. Like, if I'm saying I have to put my dog down, and you go like, yeah, I put my dog down like a year ago. It sucked. I'm like, I don't care. I never met your dog. I don't care. But I guess you guys never met my dog either. But I don't know where I'm going with this. This just fucking sucks. But she's laying too far. I can't get her on camera. Actually, let me see if I move my. Can you? How do I move here? Dang, you can't see her from here. She's like right back there. Yeah, she's still breathing. It's fucking weird. Anyways, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. I appreciate you guys being here, even if I like don't make funny dog videos anymore. I don't make a lot of videos, period, anymore. I just got a lot of shit going on. I had a lot of family. We had stuff with her. Having a baby makes it like almost impossible to record because I don't have my own like office or anything. This room that I'm in right now, it's like our house has like 2 living rooms basically, and I turned one of those living rooms into my office, like right back there, like right back here, like on this side of the wall, this orange wall right here. That's our front door. So like, anytime anybody comes in, it's loud. For those of you guys who've seen me streaming before, which I haven't done that in a while either, so don't say that you've been missing my streams. I haven't had any. The acoustics of this place, they're not great for me, but because we have a bunch of roommates in all of our extra rooms, and we're figuring that a couple years down the road, when they're ready to get their own place and stuff, that I'll just move my office into one of their rooms, and that'll be cool. My who am I kidding YouTuber streamer man cave office, you know. I think I've kind of given up on the dream of ever being big enough to meet my heroes. All the YouTubers I want to meet, I don't think actually give a shit about meeting their fans anyway. Specifically Vinesauce and Red Letter Media. I wanted to meet Ethan Klein back in the day, and then he just kind of like jumped off the deep end and is like a really weird, egotistical asshole loser. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get into that. It's completely unrelated. I'm just kind of rambling. I don't know why you guys are still here listening to me. Anyways, I think that's it. I just wanted to talk about Leona and what's going on with me. damn. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna like. I think when I get on my phone, I'm just gonna take a little video of me petting her, and I'm gonna put that up. How about that? I wish I could call her. I know that girl ain't gonna get up because I don't have any food. That's like certain people food is like the only thing that's gonna get her up at this point. So I'm just gonna take a little video of her, and I'm gonna put that up on my channel after this. How does that sound? All right, guys. I think that's it. I think that's it. Thanks for listening to my ramble. Appreciate it. Love you, mean it. And I'm gonna just catch you guys next time. Okay. All right.